Every vote counts, and that's especially true down ballot. Some competitive races for the state legislature have come down to just hundreds of votes or less. And tonight, as we continue our election coverage, we're taking a look at some of those key races to watch. The rematch between Scott Saiki and Kim Koko Iwamoto is about more than who will represent Ala Moana, Kaka'ako, and downtown Honolulu in the House. It also comes just 2 years after Iwamoto nearly knocked off the sitting Speaker of the House for his own party's nomination.
Maybe if he couldn't get these things done in his first 28 years, then maybe it's time for somebody else to have a chance.
The margin was only 167 votes. Despite that near upset, Speaker Saiki trying to downplay it.
2 years ago, we were in a shutdown. We did not have the ability to campaign and to really send out a clear message of what our accomplishments were.
But privately, some political experts believe it was a wake-up call.
It appears to me that Saiki is working much harder on his campaign this time than he did before.
Saiki now touting some of the legislature's accomplishments, including raising the minimum wage and trying to distance himself from corruption scandals that happened during his time as Speaker.
I have always sought to reform the system, to move the system forward, to make the system better.
Iwamoto, meanwhile, argues many of those changes only came because of the pressure coming from the community. And it's about more than just her district, but about pulling back the curtain at the state capitol.
There's definitely a lot of kind of centralized authoritarian control and power, at least in the House side. And I think that's something we need to transition away from.
On the Senate side, a rematch of a House race that also came down to a slim margin. Senator Linda Coit again taking on Native Hawaiian activist Walter Riddy to represent the so-called Canoe District, covering East Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. And on the Big Island in District 1 in Hilo, after redistricting pit two incumbents against each other, Laura Casa